Okay, so Comic Call, sort of a surprise Comic Call. I didn't mention it at all, but for me it was kind of sort of one thing I did not find. I'm pissed I couldn't find it. I have double, triple, quadruple checked. It's something that's killing the children. The newest issue. I swear to God, I just got the issue before the one that was right after when they took a break. But that was in May, so I guess it makes sense. No, it was it's June. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the month, the weeks, days, whatever, are flying by so fast for me that a month feels like a week. So this is the other one that I was super excited for. Oh, wait, oh, and they were having a Oh, it's not chipped. It's just the way it looks. They were having a 15% off sale, but for the floppies, the single issues, that those didn't count. But because I was using my 20% off, so it did save more. My 20% off subscription fee, not a subscription fee, subscription service. What the hell you want to call it? Not a service, but the card. So Green Arrow 80th anniversary. This one was a super surprise. I didn't even know this one was coming out until I checked it out the week before, and it's just $10. I heard most of the stories were good. It was like three of them were bad, but then the other three, so I think there's nine of them. Three were really good, three were okay, and then three they didn't like. So they seem to. It seems to be the case with a lot of them because they're anthologies written by tons of different people. And then, so this one I did. If you saw the video where I went over the Marvel free previews, you'll know that there was no sound. Even though I knew I turned it on, I think I showed it being turned on. Maybe I hit it twice by accident and just never really noticed. But I swear to God, on playback, because I made sure I could hear it, I swear to God, I heard myself. I don't know. But we're doing I'll be doing this through this. I'm doing it on the iPad. I'll be doing it through the book because I got the book for a reason. This one was one that I didn't know also. It's not one that just came out or anything like that. I actually had to go into their whatchamacallit, see, like, it wasn't this week's it was not in this week's comics or last week's comics. I had to go to the X-Men section, and that's X-Men Curse of the Man Thing. I wouldn't be getting any of these if I hadn't gotten the Spider-Man one, but the completist in me, and because there was only two more, was like, you know what, why the hell not? In this one, I heard it was good reviews. It's mixed, if you so to speak. Goodreads doesn't have it reviewed as very high, but Thinking Critical, who also reviewed Green Arrow, had Batman Reptilian Book 1 as rated very high. It's probably going to be a collector's. I almost feel like it might be a sort of collector's item because this might be. I think this is Garth Ennis's first Batman series. Technically, he did. Oh no, he did one because his Hitman series crossed over with Batman in his second appearance of Hitman. So I think that's technically his first Batman story in general. But I don't know his first like. I almost just screamed because so there was 4 books here and I saw 5 because whether it was my eyesight, the way I was looking at it or whatever, because I know there's only 4 of these and I'm already gambling on these. So this is all 4 of them. It's before Watchmen. Now they had a buy one get one half off sale, and that's why I got this because I got these for 60 rather than 120. But all of these are at interloans, so I just had to wait. But the completist in me was like, this is the only Watchmen books, these are the only Watchmen books you don't have. Why not just get the series? And I remembered, I would have gotten the omnibus anyways, so I decided I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna cave in, why not? It's just, $60, and could have gotten someone else. There wasn't a whole lot else I was getting. And it was one of those things where I was happier with getting this than it was with what I had beforehand. Get it? Beforehand? So let's go through these now. So this is Ozymandias Crimson Corsair. This is the Len Wein one. Jay Lee. I will always remember Jay Lee. I feel like I'll never ever remember Jay Lee's artwork. I'll always remember her feud with Tom King. And Tom King being an asshole to her. It's one of the I would not say exceptions, but one of the times where it was him being an asshole and not like, it wasn't like a Twitter, I don't know how to describe that. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this one collects Ozymandias 1 through 6. Before Watchmen, Dollar Bill number 1. Which that one they weren't showing on, I hope it was only one of these. They weren't showing on, well, the Omnibus only had one, so yeah. They weren't showing it on the DC app. You'd look up Dollar Bill, it would say it, but they wouldn't say, oh, this is collected in this book. No, it was saying, nope, this is a single issue, you gotta pay us the $3 for it. Which I don't know why it's $3. It's old enough to where it should be $2. But they're really stingy about it. Dollar Bill number 1. Before Watchmen, Minutemen 1 through 5. Before Watchmen, Silk Spectre 1 through 4. Before Watchmen, Comedian 1 through 4. Before Watchmen, Night Owl 1 through 3. Something's wrong here. There's no way it has all of these. That's not right. Because this is the Omnibus. That's not right. And they have Comedian right here. So why would they do that? Because there's no way that they have, maybe it's part 1? It's so weird. I don't know where I left off. Silk Spectre 1 through 4, Comedian 1 through 4, Watchmen, Night Owl 1 through 3, Before Watchmen, Rorschach 1 through 3, Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan 1 through 3, and then Moloch 1 through 2. Yeah, there's no way. Maybe they were just saying, like, because maybe you got them in, like, a, not hardcover, maybe you got them all in, like, a, God, what do you call it? You know, when it has all 3 books in the slipcase, that thing, slipcase. Because this one's Comedian Rorschach, and it's written by Brian Azzarello. Brian Azzarello is nowhere on here. Maybe they were shorter? Maybe it's a misprint. Comedian 1 through 6, Rorschach 1 through 4. Okay, so this one must be a misprint. So I'm just gonna say it's the Ozymandias and Crimson Corsairs 1 through 4, and then Dollar Bill, which I hope they have. So yeah, this one's Comedian 1 through 6, and then Watchmen, Rorschach 1 through 4. I'm gonna check to make sure, because I'm gonna be able to scream if it's not included in here. Nope, Dollar Bill is right here. That's right too. I just saw it. I saw it because I was like, oh, I wonder if that, not wonder if I had it. I thought I saw 213. I was like, what? No, I saw it said 215. I was like, oh, and then it's Dollar Bill. So this one's Night Owl and Dr. Manhattan Before Watchmen. It's a pretty thin, not thin, pretty thick book for $20. And yeah, it's DC, but it's like, I think it's technically newer than the Why the Last Man's, which those are pretty thick, and that's 1999, same as here. So this one's Night Owl 1 through 4, and Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan 1 through 4, then Moloch 1 through 2. So this one is the one that has Moloch in it. So yeah, I don't know why they had that. Because it doesn't show it there either. It's not like they had like, oh, here's a preview page of these issues. They would also say material from that. They don't have to say it, but they kind of have to say it. And then finally, Minutemen and Silk Spectre. I heard this is the best of the best because it's Darwin Cook. Amanda Connor, duh. I was thinking, and he was thinking Amanda Waller, which rhymes. And Amanda Connor has written Suicide Squad, which I think all you should know has Amanda Waller in it. Except if you haven't, unless you hadn't seen the movie. Which the movie's not that bad, Suicide Squad. I want to see the new one. It does seem kind of dated, though. Minutemen 1 through 6, so this one that collects Minutemen. And Before Watchmen, Silk Spectre 1 through 4. So that's 10 issues per for $20. That would be $24.99 for Marvel at the least, and maybe $30 for Marvel. That's awesome. And I got 2 of these for half off. But yeah, I have no idea what the hell was up with the Comedian one. Or was the Comedian one? No, the Ozymandias one. I think this is all of them. I want to make sure. I do want to make sure too. I'm pretty sure, because I think there was only 4 of them. You would think there would only be 4 for an omnibus. What's these for an omnibus? 10 minutes so far. Well, almost 10 minutes. I don't know why, but my laptop, it'll show it as being on. Like it's like, oh, in sleep mode. It's like it's got to hit the space bar or hit any key, and nothing happens. I have to turn it on and then off again. It's a really weird glitch, and I guess it makes sense that it's Dell. But I don't know. I really like this laptop though. It's definitely well, I didn't pay for it, so obviously it was worth the price tag. But it's like a lot quieter than my laptop I had before, and so far it's well, actually no, because I've had this for a few, I would say maybe 6 months, and it's definitely at the time, like if you do the math, it's a lot better than wow, Thursday. It's a lot better. Oh, sampler. Oh, oh, there's all $10. Wow. Community Rorschach. Minuteman, Night Owl. I should put two and two together. Obviously, if it says there's 5 of them, and one of them was a sampler, then 4 of them, I had 4. So I'm definitely glad I got these. It's just like, I'm like, oh, I have these interloans. But another thing I was thinking about is, I think you have to read, like, this first, then, like, 2 issues of these, and then go on to this one. Like, it's kind of like back and forth. I don't know. And completist in me. I wanted all of Watchmen. I got Doomsday Clock, so why not get this? And I just realized Rorschach, that Tom King series. That will be for Christmas. Yeah, I just realized that. It's not getting too great reviews. Anyways, and it's Tom King, which Tom King I'm not 100% on. Oh yeah, he wrote that Strange Adventures that I did not like at all. It was so damn boring, and it was everything like it was actually like it was funny because everyone felt the same way about it that I did. I was like, no, it's boring, and it's like, and it was too like mean spirited where it didn't need to be mean spirited. You know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, like this, like it's brooding. Like you know how they make fun of that in like pretty much every superhero cartoon now, or not even cartoon, like every superhero movie. Yeah, it's basically that. I will be getting Rorschach though, just to be the completest in me, just to be the completest in me, just for the completest in me. I think it's coming out in December. If it's coming out in January, it's only gonna be $30. So I'm like, why not? And it's 12 issues, so but yeah, that's fine. And that's another thing I'm thinking about, like. And also, one of them they did not have. It seemed it was weird that it wasn't showing it as being because they have a book and on the side they have like one, in parentheses. And I think the ones that don't have any parentheses means they don't have it most likely. It was really weird. And what was I gonna look up? I forget. Oh, Rorschach. And some of them they're kind of annoying about. I actually did not look. I did not look them all up. Because sometimes they will say it's at a library, but they'll be like, yeah, hell no. December 7th. When it's coming out. It's maybe $40, though. Which is kind of bullshit. I'll have to... I heard it started out good, at least. But I'll have to, think about that one. Okay, so next it will be, going through that Marvel Previews one. And then we'll be going, and then that'll be it. I did get a notification about the whatchamacallits. Yeah, the Straczynski one is not saying, like it says, there's not the parentheses next to it. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. But why wouldn't they show at Manchester Having? Let's see what it says. Because it's really weird. It's kind of annoying too. They have an ebook too. Night Owl. Stilk Spectre. Never mind. That was kind of annoying. So was it Ozymandias or was it Brian Azzarello? Well, no, it was Minutemen, I believe. I think I just checked that one. I'm just checking to make sure, because some of them they will say, oh yeah, we have it at this library, but they don't like to lend the books to us. Which is like, why have it then? Okay, so I did just check. I did just check that one. Let's do Manhattan. Yeah, I think it was Straczynski. I wasn't showing anything. So far, it's everyone. But like I said, like with Preacher, Preacher is one that I kind of want to get myself. You know? Okay, so I checked those two. Which one didn't I check? Maybe Corsair? Manchester City has it. Okay, I just accidentally click. Yep, and I just accidentally clicked. It didn't. Sometimes I'll accidentally, because I have I know this is very boring for you guys to watch. But yeah, looks like they all have it, which sucks. But again, like with Preacher, it's one of those series I just want to buy myself. I don't care that my local library has it on intro loans. I just want it. So Comedian Rorschach, let's check that one. Sometimes when even though it shows four of them having it, they're still picky about it. Like, nope, I'm not gonna. Nope, Manchester. Keep doing that. Yeah, I was happy. I was happy with what I got. I'm not like oh my god, I should have. 17 libraries have Watchmen. Jesus Christ. I know my local library did, and that's another thing. Like, I've gotten books that I've had my local library, not intentionally, but I think all the Alan Moore books I have. So I did just do that one. I think I've done them all, right? Darwin Cook one, did I do that one? The Darwin Cook one, everyone says is good. Yeah, they all have them. It seems to be mixed for this series, but I'm a completist, so that's it. We'll be doing back-to-back videos. Oh, and a quick channel update too. I'll do that too. I should have known what was going through there. The books are coming in by July 10th. That's what the thing says. And so we'll be doing that May haul, June haul, complete birthday haul. So doing 4 videos back to back probably. I don't think I'll do them back to back. I'm gonna be recording them back to back. But I'll be uploading them like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's say, of next week, which would be awesome. If they came out just this Monday, which they wouldn't come out this Monday because they're closed. That's it.